Hello, Addy's here. Um, Today I want to talk about England. With it just been under 100 days till the Euros, I thought we'd dive in and talk about what my starting 11 would be for our first game against Croatia. Right, so I've got this little lovely thing up here where you can add your players in. So we'll start off with my number one, Nick Pope. Now, England, our weakest area is definitely is definitely our goalkeeper slot. Pickford has just got such a mistake in him. Henderson seems really promising, but he's not been getting as much game time. Although that's set to change with De Gea being out. And I think Nick Pope's a fantastic shot stopper, but everyone keeps going on and oh, he's crap with his feet. I'd rather have someone that's not as good with his feet than someone with a mistake in him, which I see Pickford as being like that. And then I'm going to line up in a 3 at the back. So we'll go like that. Excuse the numbers. So get that right at least. My left centre back is going to be John Stones. Money can't buy you Stones. Shut up, Harry Hesketh. He's been class this year with Ruben Diaz coming in. It's sort of given John Stones the confidence he needed to excel at centre back. Really, he's good with his feet. He's a good defender. Yeah, and with Pep Guardiola as his manager, you know he's going to be a good player. And then we've got big old Slabhead. For me, he's probably England's best defender. I don't know why everyone is out to get him on social media. Calling him a fridge is funny. However, he's probably England's best centre back. We need to get behind him. Puts on an England shirt, and he's just, he's a great player for me. Threat from corners, which is very important at tournaments, because if you can nick a goal from his big fucking slabhead, then you got half a chance. Right centre back, Kyle Walker. Don't think he's our best right back anymore, but he needs to be in the team. Same with John Stones, plays for Pep Guardiola. Their defensive record has just been phenomenal this year. I know Walker hasn't been playing as much because Cancelo has sort of booted him out, but his pace on the cover. Maguire is not the quickest in the world. Yeah, if you've got someone with his pace that can cover him behind, that could save us a goal quite easily. Then our right wing back is going to be Trippier. Now, this is probably one of the hardest positions to pick for England because we're so strong. We got Wan-Bissaka, Trent, Trippier. I'm probably missing someone out. We got Walker if we want to play someone else centre back. But yeah, for me, Trippier, since going to Atletico Madrid, he's just come on leaps and bounds. Defensively, his crossing is unreal, which is, yeah. The only question mark there for me is if, since his whole betting fiasco, which, by the way, I think is outrageous from the Board of Control for giving him that sort of ban, considering how much they push betting in our game. I could make a separate video on it. I really could. Try and find a team in the Football League that don't have a betting partnership. Hypocrisy. Yeah, Trippier, hopefully he gets in, and all is forgiven because, yeah, you know. Left back, Bukayo Saka. Now, you could easily have Chilwell. You could have Luke Shaw, has been fantastic. But Saka, for me, is one of the most promising English players, aside from Phil Foden, of course, which he's going to go all the way. Yeah, Saka, when you watch him play for Arsenal, his decision making is unreal. Now, this is interchangeable for me. I'd be happy to hear what you think in the comments below, but we're going to play offensively. We've got a back three. Stones can come across. Trippier can drop in. Go to a back four. When he goes forward, you need him on the break. If we're up against it and you think maybe the team's too good, you put in a Luke Shaw or a Chilwell, someone that's a bit better defensively, because Saka has been playing right wing, left wing, pretty much anywhere for Arsenal. But for me, him on the break, just too important, and he'll make up for his slight defensive frailty. Obviously, he's not as good as Shaw or Chilwell, but yeah. Let me know what you think. We're also contesting with injuries, so for that reason, I'm going to have a CDM of Declan Rice. Again, you could swap that out for Henderson or even Calvin Phillips, but at this current moment, Henderson is injured. And, well, let's face it, Liverpool's struggling. You can't blame that all on Henderson. But look what Rice is doing for West Ham. Again, it's not all Rice, but him and Souček have provided so much stability in that West Ham midfield. Rice on the cover is just phenomenal. Plugs a lot of gaps, does a lot of the ugly work off the ball, and then I'm gonna play a front three just behind. No surprises for guessing who my 10 is. Harry Kane. Don't need to say much about that. He's our captain. He just scores goals for fun. Pretty self-explanatory. And then I'm going to go left wing. Sterling. We'll go CAM. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Because, well, I'll say what I've got. I've got Sancho. I've got Grealish. Now, Sterling is just a bagsman. He's so much better for England these days since getting his confidence from Pep Guardiola. I used to sort of cringe when Sterling was in the team about 3 or 4 years ago, because he was just crap. He put on an England shirt and he's suddenly become a shell of what he's capable of. But he sort of simplified his game at City. He pops up back post. He gets in the right areas for goals. And I think he's just, keeping it simple. However, Rashford very close. You couldn't be faulted for putting Rashford there instead. I mean, Southgate has got a headache, and it's a good headache, because they're just looking at this team now. There is so many good players that could be here. I've left Gomez out because he's injured. You could have Trent. You could probably have 2 really strong England teams, and that is fantastic. Grealish. Now, this is the biggest headache, because you've got Mount, you got Foden, you got Lingard, you got Barkley. I know Lingard and Barkley almost definitely won't make the squad because they're overlooked in my opinion. Well, Lingard's only just come into form. He ain't earned a spot. But Barkley's hugely overlooked. He's so important for Villa. Him and Grealish just pull more strings than a tampon thief. But yeah, Grealish is a focal point for everything good that Villa are doing. He's direct, he's attacking. Now, playing against him, you fucking hate him because he dives all over the show. But when he's on your team, he either gets fouled and we keep the ball via a free kick, or he creates an attacking move. Now, in a Euro competition, that is a huge asset. Someone that barely gives the ball away and is going to drive the team forward, keep things ticking. That is, for me, that's why he gets in ahead of Foden and Mount, because sorry, just picking my nose, because he's just so attacking and direct. He's gonna drive us forward, basically. I think that's what we need. I mean, if you look at our group, Croatia, not the team they used to be. Their star players are getting old. You got Scotland, who, with all due respect, are going out there to not lose. Don't see him as much threat. So you need someone that's going to be zipping the ball about. We got Czech Republic, who are very organised. They're probably the Burnley of the internationals because they've got to the Euros just by pure organisation and everyone doing their jobs, and they've got no real stars. So they're going to be a nice compact team, and we're going to need some creativity to break them down. And then Sancho, who is just doing absolute bits in the Bundesliga. He's got that skill, he's got that directness, he's got the penetration, he's getting goals and assists left, right and centre for Dortmund. So he's just got to play. Now, I just think we play better as a three. Like I say, the teams we're playing, they're going to be so defensive, I'm assuming, because that's what normally happens. So we can push Sterling in, Sancho in, Trippier can occupy this space, spread these out, and we can pen them in. Walker can even press. If Walker goes, Rice fills in the hole. Still got a nice back three of Stones, Rice, Maguire. And yeah, push Sancho in a bit further. Trippier will probably occupy this space. Walker can cover there. Just everyone buzzing around, getting the ball into Kane, Sterling, Sancho, Grealish. But yeah, you could do a number of formations. If you wanted to get more attackers in, you could go a 4-3-3 or just simply a 4 at the back and tinker with it. But the good problem that England have got at the moment is there's just so many good players and only 11 spots. So someone is going to be disappointed. Well, quite a few people are going to be disappointed. That also makes it a great debate. So I would be very interested to know what you would do. So yeah, I've gone for a 3-3. What would you call it? A 3-3-3-1, if you like, or a 5, whatever. That's what I've gone for. Let me know what you'd go for, because this could be a good debate. There's loads of possibilities. How do you think England should play it? Do you think they should be a back 4? Do you think Grealish don't get in? Who do you think gets in ahead of who I've picked? So yeah, thanks for watching. Come on, England. I'll see you next time.